Hi there. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for turning on your devices and getting comfortable and getting your mats out. I appreciate that a lot. Welcome to my studio. My name is Kelly and this is Maxwell. Maxwell, come here. Say good morning. Come here. Good morning, Maxwell. You need a haircut. We need to get you a haircut. That's on my to-do list. All right, so this class today is about building strength passively and actively, and you'll understand that as we get moving. But as I said, get comfortable, get your mats out. We do need a strap, so get a strap, and the focus is on the hips and the spine, okay? So we've done this before in other classes. I want you to double and then triple the strap like that. And place it on your mat. You're just gonna put that underneath your lower back, okay? So scooting, or come to the mat and place your back on that strap, just right underneath the lower back. So when you lie down, you've got that space between the floor and your back. So that's exactly where I want you to have the strap, because I want you to be able to press down and feel just that slight bit of the strap underneath your lower back. So keeping that connection, just a little bit of a feeling of that the strap is underneath your spine. That's the point. So reach your arms up overhead and stretch. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands around the shins. And then you're really feeling the strap right there, right? And rock from side to side. And just feel the movement along the strap from side to side. I want the back of your head to be flat. So don't lift your chin too high. Have the neck straight. Extend up the right leg all the way. And place your left foot on the floor like that. Hands behind the hamstring. Pull that leg in lightly. Now let's just change sides. Bend your right knee. Set your right foot down. Extend the left leg up straight. Hands around the hamstring and just lightly pull that in. Good. Press the lower back into the strap. And now set your foot down. Shoulders rolled back. Bring your knees together all the way. So shoulders on the floor, just pressing them down. Then tip the knees over just a little bit to the right and the left. And feel the strap as you tip the knees over. Don't lift the knees up or lift the back up off of the strap. Just small movement from side to side. So passively working right here because you're pressing up against a surface using your strength. Now lift the knees up. Press the lower back into the strap, hands on the floor, and I want you to tap your toes to the floor and then lift up. Tap the other toes, left toes to the floor and lift up. And as you tap, start to reach a little bit further away, like that. Tap, lift up, tap. And then extend the right leg out straight, the left leg up straight. And then switch at the top. So bring your legs together, hands on the floor, press the lower back into the strap at the top, then switch. And it's important that you recognize if you've got lower back weakness right there, which is not uncommon, just don't lower the leg quite as much. This is a strenuous movement for the lower back, but working the core, building strength in the core. So press the lower back into the strap, feel the strap as you scissor the legs, switching at the top. Do that 2 more times. And then 1 more time. And then bend your knees Knees into chest. Hands behind the ears this time, and press the elbows down. Extend your right leg out, left knee in, and bring your right elbow over to your left knee. And then center, bring the knees together before you switch. Now turn the left elbow to your right knee, knees together, looking up, and then switch. Good. Knees together, look up at the ceiling, and then switch. Hold and switch. Hold in the center and switch. Make sure you look up, press the lower back down, and switch. So when the knees are together and the arms are touching the floor, that's when you have to really think about pressing the lower back. Switch. Center and switch. Center, switch. Center, switch. Do it again. 8 more times. 7, 6, controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Excellent. Bring your knees into your chest. Place your right ankle on your left knee. Figure 4, supine pigeon pose. So press this knee away. Feel the outside of your leg stretching nicely. Go ahead and rotate your left foot around. So here, actively strengthening the body as you stretch. So pull that leg in as far as you can so the shin is parallel to the chest, right? So maybe you're feeling your thigh right there as you pull in. Now I want you to hold, keep this leg right here. Don't move the leg as much as you can and extend out the left leg straight along the floor. You can put your hands down, lower back on the strap. Keep that leg in all the way. Hold it there, relax the shoulders, hold. Actively strengthening, holding the position. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's change sides. All right, so place your left ankle on your right knee. Bring it in. So now passively, because you've got that knee there, holding the ankle in. Get a little stretch right there by pulling the leg in towards you, pressing the knee away, and rotate your foot both directions. Like that. All right, now hold. So draw the legs in towards your bodies or towards your chest as much as you can, right there with your strength. Now let the leg go. Put your hands on the floor. Flex this foot first of all. Keep the left leg where it is, and then extend out the right leg all the way along the floor. All the way. Keep it right there. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Calf to the floor. If you can, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Bring your knees into your chest. That's a hard one for me. All right, so move your strap out of the way. We'll use it at the end of class. Grab your knees, pull them in. Grab the hamstrings right there, okay? Now we're just gonna roll up and tap the toes. Roll back and tap the toes. Do that again. Now this time hold and don't tap the toes. Right there, boat pose. Flank or fan the toes, separate your toes, reach your fingers towards the toes, breathe. Now tip the knees over to one side, reach your arms the opposite side. And then center, reach towards your toes, abs in, shoulders back, flat back, and then tip the knees, reach the opposite side, reach, center, and do reaching to the right, knees to the side. Keep your knees as close together as you can. Reach your fingers for your toes, tip the knees. Nicely done, boat pose. Cross your ankles and come on to the center of the mat, seated in 90-90 position. So 90 degrees, right? And look forward towards that forward leg, the front of your mat. And just sit up tall. Feel that stretch. Press this knee down, and I want you to really press this knee down. Now just lean over to the side And maybe put your forearm down right there and lift up your right foot right there. Press the right knee down and lift the ankle. 3, 2, and 1. Set that down and lift up. Now just turn slightly towards this leg to the side, right? And now you're just going to kind of lean this way and pick up that foot, right? So hold it right there, press this knee down, press this leg down, strengthening the glute. You feel that? 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Lift your knees. Maxwell, do you want to go out? Come here. Well, I'll let you out in just a moment, okay? So 90-90 the other way. Press the knee down, turn and look this way. Use your hands to stabilize. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Open sesame. Okay, hold on. You guys stay right here. Get your chicken. There's your chicken. Gotta get it. Bye, Maxwell. So press this leg down, and lean over this way. You're going to put your forearm down right there. And we're going to press this knee down and lift that ankle. Even if you can't lift it very high, press the knees down, lift up, and lean over as much as you can so you lift that foot. 3, 2, 1, feel that strength, and then sit up. Turn your body towards the side leg, like that, and we'll help lifting that foot up just a bit by leaning in, and then lift up. Engaging these muscles back here, the gluteus medius, the outside part of the leg, the hamstring. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Excellent. Now come up onto your hands and your knees. Cat-cow. I want you to round your spine up and just visualize the spine right here from the base of the head all the way to the tailbone, the rounding of the spine. Now lower down, belly towards the mat. Visualize the spine, the opposite direction. So stimulating the tissue between the discs, the vertebrae. Press your hands into the floor. So it's not just about the movement of the back and the torso. It's also about your placement, your foundations. Pressing your hands into the floor like you're going to drag your hands towards your knees. Or split the floor apart when you round up. Do that again. Lower down. Press your hands down into the floor. Nicely done. Bring your knees apart, coming into child's pose, toes touching. Bring the forehead down to the mat for a moment and take this time to set your intention for the class. We're here for about 45 more minutes, and we'll have a full spectrum of movement through this class. Setting your intention to pay attention to your body, to your movement, to control in the movement. And now lift up your head. Walk your hands forward. Extend your right leg back straight. Tuck your toes under, press your heel away from you like that so you get a good stretch in the back of the leg. Press the floor away. And now set your knee down and opposite leg out. Stretch that leg away from you. Push into the floor. Stretch out the calf. And now lift up the right leg. So you're in full plank right here. Abs contracted. Press into the floor. Press into your fingertips. Shift forward. Elbows draw in towards each other. Lower down all the way to the mat. Cobra Pose. Slide your hands just slightly. Elbows draw in. Lift up the head away from the floor. Abs in. Press into the top of your feet. Not just your toes. Lower down. Are you just pressing into your toes? Well, press the top of your feet into the floor. Then lift up. Inhale. Then exhale. Do that one more time. Inhale, lift up. Now just try, lift your hands up off the floor. Press your toes into the floor. Nicely done. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Pedal your heels right and then left. Let's warm up with 2 Sun Salutations. So step your feet all the way to your hands, all the way in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale and stand tall. All the way up, reaching up overhead. Put your hands together, hands down to your heart. Roll your shoulders back. Pick your heels up on the balls of your feet. And then set your heels down. Pick your toes up. Now press your toes down, lift your heels. Set your heels down, and then pick up your toes. So rocking to the balls of your feet, and then heels down, and rocking back onto the heels. Rock forward on the balls of your feet, lift the heels, rock back, and then lift up. One more time. Lift up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Sun Salutation A. Exhale, fold over your legs. Lengthen and look forward. Plant your hands, step back, plank. Abs in, squeeze the thighs, shift forward, tuck your chin, lower down chest first. Bring it into upward facing dog. Press the top of your feet into the floor. Drag your chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees, step to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Directly into the second round. Exhale, fold. Hands come down through the center line of the body. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, step back or float back here. Lower down, chin tucked, chest down, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Look forward. Bend your knees and step to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale and stand tall. Stretch up overhead. Exhale, bring the arms to your side or to your heart. Hands to your heart. All right. So pick up your toes, set them down. Feel the foundation of your feet. Now lift up your heels. Lift up. Set your heels down. Roll back onto the heels, and lift the balls of your feet up as much as you can, and then set them down, and then lift up, and then set it down. Super hard to lift the balls of your feet. Do it one more time. Set your heels down, lift up. Inhale, chair pose. Reach up. Sun Salutation B, let's do 2 of those, and then we'll get going with the program. I've got three flows to do with you today. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, half lift. Come to plank, lower down all the way. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your heart, press into your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Step your right foot forward, warrior 1. Heel down. Inhale, reach. Knee in the front over the ankle. Good job. Exhale, hands to the floor. Go through a vinyasa. Press the floor away as you lower down. So you're intentionally pressing into those hands, the fingers. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg. Step forward, left foot. Warrior 1. Set your heel down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Looking forward. Exhale, flowing smoothly through a vinyasa. Lower down. Tuck your chin, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. One more breath. Look forward, bend your knees, step to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Lower down. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, hands to your heart. Shoulders roll back. Second round. Inhale, chair pose. Look forward. Exhale, fold. Look behind you when you fold over. Inhale, half lift. Vinyasa. Step back, lower down. Press into your hands, especially your index fingers and your thumbs. Inhale, right leg up. Right leg, warrior 1. Heel down. Inhale, reach. Smooth movement. with your breath. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, plank, lower down. Chin tucked, then lift up, pull the head back, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Step your left foot through, warrior one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the mat. Full plank, lower down. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Now set your right knee on the floor. Coming into supported Vashistasana. So right hand, spread your fingers, and you're just going to tip the legs, or tip the left leg, right leg behind you, and go to the edge of your left, like that, right? Then reach the arm up, look up at your hand. There it is. Make sure the wrist is a little bit forward of the shoulder. You don't want to have it stacked just directly. Now lift your leg. Lift that leg, strong leg, flex your foot, bend your knee, and step this foot forward so you're in a lunge position, okay? So the entire foot planted. Feel your toes, your heel, and look forward. Tuck the right toes under if they're not already. Then lift up your right knee and step forward. Lift up your knee and hold. Flex. Bring that leg back. Bring the hands in front of your chest, countering the balance as you bring the leg back. And you're just going to set the toes down. Tap the knee. Hinge your body forward just a little bit. Lift up your knee. Lift up the leg. Warrior three. Set your foot down. Knee to the mat. Right hand to the mat. Go to side plank. So you'll switch that leg under. Leg out like that. Reach the arm. Let's do that again. So step the left foot forward. Toes down. Look forward. You're going to lift up. Grab your knee. So control, balance, hips, shoulder back. Extend the leg back behind you. And bring the toes to the floor, knee to the mat. Look forward, tap. Shift your hips, your chest forward just a bit. Warrior three. Abs in, lift that leg. Getting stronger. Set your foot down. Knee on the mat. Vashistasana, half or side plank. Reach the leg and arm like that. Good. Do it again. Step forward. Feel the entire foot planted right there. Lift up your knee all the way up. Flex your foot. Get your balance. And then bring your leg back. So tap your knee to the floor just one time. Lift up. Hinge forward. Warrior three. One more time. Leg back. Knee to the mat. Hand to the mat. Side plank. Vashistasana right there. Reach. Beautiful job. Knee on the mat. We'll change sides. Round your back. And then lower down. Look forward. Round your back, cat. And remember, press into your hands. Don't just have all the weight hanging out there. Exhale. All right, so second side. You're going to sweep in the left leg, extend out the right leg. So now I'm turning away from you, reaching the arm up, lift the right leg. There's your side plank, supported. Then bend your knee and bring that foot as far forward as you can. Press into your foot, look forward. Here's where you lift up your body and lift that knee and balance. Maybe you have to tap down for balance. There you go. Grab your balance, shoulders back. All right, extend the leg. Here's where you're gonna bring the foot to the floor. Just light weight on the foot. Tap your knee down. Here's your control and strength. Moving through space, lift up. Vashistasana. Sorry, warrior three. wrong word, wrong pose, warrior three. Set your foot down, knee to the mat, side plank, Vashistasana. Reach. Good job. All right, let's do it again. Foot forward, look forward, grab your left knee all the way up. Nicely done. Bring it back, all the way back. Set your foot on the floor, tap your knee down. Warrior three. All the way up. Maybe you want to bring your arms out to the side. Set your foot on the floor, knee on the mat, left hand on the floor, side plank. Do it again. Foot forward, feel the entire foot pressing. Look forward, lift your knee as you come up. Grab the knee, extend back behind you, set the foot on the floor, knee on the floor, tap, shift forward, warrior three, arms, set your foot on the floor, knee on the mat, and here's your last side plank. Reach. Beautiful. Look down, hands on the floor, knees on the mat, child's pose briefly. Reach your arms, put your forehead down. Active child's pose. Press into your fingers, lift up the forearms, and move your body, sway the body from the right side to the left side. Just a few times, just to get a little side stretch right there. And now lift on up. Coming into downward facing dog. Breathe. Lift up your right leg. Inhale. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. So just give that body a stretch, your hip a stretch, the pelvis. Rotate your right foot around. Rotate the other way. And now just make a circle with the entire leg, like you're drawing a circle with the kneecap. Meanwhile, reaching the left heel towards the mat. Extend the leg straight, step your right foot forward, coming into high lunge or crescent pose. Right here, lift all the way up. Shoulders, pick them up and roll them back. So don't worry about the arms right here, just your legs. Lower into a deeper lunge, both knees bent, abs contracted, straighten the back leg. Shoulders rolled back. Now just hinge forward slightly, weight forward, and then lift up your chest. So we'll do that a few times. Hinge forward, straightening that forward leg, or keep the back leg straight, not the forward leg. Lean forward, just lean forward. Now this time come up onto the toes right there. So feel the strength of that forward leg, very controlled. Reach the hands to the sides, lift up, warrior three. Strong glute, quad, hamstring. Set your foot down, look forward, inhale and reach the arms up. And now let's pivot and give the legs a break from that position. Lunge side to side. When you lunge side to side, I want you to press your toes down into the floor. Press your feet into the floor. Just side to side. Vashistasana. There we go. All right. So one more time. Center, stand up tall, reach up, inhale overhead. Exhale, bring the hands behind your back. So press into your feet, widen your stance, fingers clasped, broaden through the chest. And then as you exhale, lean forward about halfway. Take a breath in, then exhale, fold all the way over, reach the arms away from your back, shoulders away from the ears, straighten your legs, tip the head all the way over, look through the legs, keep pressing into the feet. Lift the arches, pressing into the edges of your feet. Now bring the hands to your hips, slide down the sides of your legs, and then hands to the center of the feet. Draw the elbows in and lower your head toward to the floor. Maybe you can bring the crown of the head to the floor and keep pressing into your feet.
Breathe. Can you grab your big toes? Don't kickstand with the thumbs. Point your elbows up. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Press into your feet. Take another deep breath. Walk your hands in. Lift up halfway and walk it all the way to the front. Come back to the beginning. And lift up your right foot, downward facing dog. And we'll do the other side. Left leg, lift it up. Turn your toes out and bend your knee right there. Press the floor away. Reach your heel towards the floor. Yep, push the floor away and rotate at the ankle joint. Right there. And then rotate the other way. And then make a circle. Imaginary circle with the kneecap. Hip rotation. Then extend the legs straight, point the toes down, step your left foot forward, crescent pose. Inhale, rise up. Right there. Look forward. Get yourself together. Bend the knees first, then straighten the back leg. And all we're going to do is just hinge forward. Feel the weight on the forward leg. Feel this forward leg working your hip and glute. Shift forward. Look forward. Shoulders relaxed. Don't tense up. Don't tense up the jaw. Shift forward. Do that one more time. So lift up your chest, then shift forward. This time hold right there. You can bring your arms to the sides, palms facing in, shift your weight. You're on the toes of that back foot, okay? Press into that forward foot and lift up. Strength, stability, control. Nicely done. Set your foot down, look forward, and turn, and we'll Skandasana, side to side. Press into your feet. Keep the position you're in. And hold in the center. I'm just going to turn around, but you stay in the position you're in, just so that my back's not to you. So this time, turn your toes out. Going into horse stance. So bend your knees, abs contracted, press into your heels. Right there. Reach your arms up. Look up at your hands, flutter your fingers, lower down and reach the arms, abs in, press into your feet, toes turned out. Inner thighs. Now lift up your right heel. Passively strengthening. You're pressing against the floor. Lift your heel and down. Lift up. You can bring the arms down if you need to. Otherwise, keep them up. Lift and lower. Do it again. Now try to lift both heels up at the same time. Up and set them down. Do that 2 more times. Lift. Set them down. 1 more time. Up. Set your heels down. Stand up. Turn your toes or feet parallel. Step to the front of your mat. Excellent work. Inhale and reach up. Strengthening those legs, the glutes. Exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, half lift. Let's do 1 vinyasa. So plant your hands, step back, plank. Shift forward, lower down. Upward facing dog. Lift your heart, look forward, abs in, press into the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up, lift it up. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. Then just look underneath the arm. Can you see your foot over there? And then maybe you can find a spot, place your foot on the floor. Push into the ball of your foot and lift the hip up. Bring the hand behind the head. Press the head into the hand. Elbow goes back. Get a shoulder stretch right there. Strengthening the body. Then place the right hand on the floor. Unflip. Right leg goes up. Right foot forward between your hands. Low lunge position, knee to the mat. Good job. Inhale, reach up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Press your heel down into the floor. Put your foot flat. Inhale. We'll move that through this position, through these poses several times. It's a little active movement, strengthening in a low lunge position. Lower or flex the foot. There's your hamstring. Draw that hip under. Foot on the floor. Inhale, reach up. Let's do that 2 more times. Sweep. Maybe you can do it without touching the floor. Just try. Press your foot into the floor. Inhale and reach. Do it again. Sweep back. Press your heel down. Nicely done. Put your foot on the floor. Heel to the foot over. Hands on the inside of your foot. Turn your toes out. So look forward, coming into lizard pose. So you can walk down to your forearms right here or stay up on your hands. Just try. This is a great hip opener. So draw that knee in towards your shoulder over there. It's going to try to splay out quite a bit. So there's your active strength, drawing that knee in towards your shoulder without using something to pull it in. Press your hands into the floor. Spread your fingers. Beautiful. And then bring your hands up. Inside of your foot, heel to that foot to the center, lift up your knee, hands on the floor, 3-limb dog, right leg up, stretch it out. And then vinyasa if you'd like to, or just downward dog. So you've got a choice. If you're going through a vinyasa, chin tucked, upward facing dog, look forward, lift the heart, exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take another deep breath in and we'll do the other side. Lift up your left leg, inhale. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. You can just stay here and rotate at the ankle joint or the knee or the hip joint. Otherwise, I want you to look, find a place to land your foot. Try not to plunk. I want you to use control. Lift up, reach the arm up, then bring the hand behind the head, press the head into the hand, look up towards the ceiling. There you go. Excellent. Reach the left hand for the floor. Unflip. Left leg up. 3-limb dog. Step your left foot forward. Crescent pose. Inhale. Reach up. Lower the knee to the mat. Ardha Hanumanasana or Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. There we go. Press your heel into the floor. And then put your foot flat. Right there, Anjaneyasana. Relax the shoulders. That was the word that was escaping me. Flex your foot. Press the heel down. And then reach up. Let's do that 3 more times. This time try to do it without fingers to the mat. Inhale, reach. Carefully, pay attention to your body. If you feel discomfort, if anything, make a modification. Inhale and reach. Exhale, sweep back. Now lunge position, hands on the inside of your foot right there. This is just a deep hip opener stretch, super good stretch for the hips. So this knee is going to try to splay out, and that's okay. It can just for a moment. Maybe you want to just get a little stretch right there and press. So you get the inner thigh opened. Come down to your forearms, and here, with the forearms on the floor, you can lift your knee, straighten the leg, pull that the left leg in towards your shoulder. There's your active strength. Set your knee down if you need to. And breathe. Slightly gaze forward or turn your head right and left. So the neck and the shoulders can really tense up right here, and just be mindful of that. Try not to lose the position just because, or the integrity because of the tension in the neck and the shoulders. Set the knee down, heel toe over, hands on the floor, 3-limb dog. Up, 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 and then lower vinyasa. Chest to the mat, upward facing dog. Push the floor away, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Pedal your heels right and then left.
Walk to the middle of the mat. Separate your feet. I'm going to turn facing the camera. Turn your toes out and bend your knees. Malasana, right here. So move around a little bit. Oscillate. So pressing into your heels. Microphone, okay? Yes. All right, so just a little movement. Now, turn your toes a little more forward and lift your heels. Feet are a little closer together, about hip width. How about that? All right, so then lift your heels. We've been strengthening the feet and the ankles in class. Shoulders back. Stay on the balls of your feet as long as you can. Now let's stretch the arms forward. So reach the right arm and the left arm. So your shoulders come just right on the inside of the knees. This feels super good for the lower back. Breathe in, breathe out. Now walk your hands in just a bit, and I want you to just try to reach the left heel or right heel to the mat, and then lift up. All right? So press the ball of your foot in, the toes down to the floor, then reach the right heel or left heel to the floor and lift up. So legs, feet are straight. Now try to set both heels down right there. Knees pressing into the elbows, hands to your heart, and then hands to the floor. Let's practice coming into crow pose. So same position, but lift your heels. Reach the arms, the hands. If you have a block, place the block right here. The other way that when I learned to do crow pose, I would put a big bolster or pillow right here. And if I flopped forward, I flopped forward. Somehow, you do develop strength in your arms. This is about strength, but it's about core also. So strengthen the arms and the core. So round your back, look forward. Lean forward with your arms as straight as you can, and lift your feet up off the floor. Lift the toes. And then set your feet down. Beautiful job. First one. Fold over. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold. Let's move away from that for a moment. Inhale, rise. Reach the arms up. Bring the right arm underneath your left. So circle your hands around. And bring your feet a little closer together. Not all the way. Sink down. So right arm under left. And then right leg out. And then up and over. Squeeze the legs into each other like that. Try to keep the toes up off the floor. Abs in. Now look at your arms. Lift them. Reach them forward. Fingertips up. Abs in. Contracting. Lower your hips. Breathe. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. You're doing awesome. Inhale and lift up. Balance. Up. Reach the arms. Active strength. Lift that leg or reach the leg forward. Straight out. Arms out to the side. 3, 2, lower down slowly, slowly. Nicely done. Other side. Left under right. I like to tap out, and then I bring it up and over like it's a hurdle. Squeeze the legs in. Press the toes down, lower down, and maybe grab behind. Right there, abs in. Look at your arms. Position forward, elbows pointing forward, forearms, fingertips reach up. Lower down, abs in. Lower your glutes, abs in. Balance, stand in that foot and lift up your knee. Unwind your arms and reach up, flex your foot. Active strength. Lift that leg forward, up, hold it. Arms to the side, palms facing up. 3, 2, 1, lower down. That was tough. Good job. Okay, let's do a second round of crow pose. Practicing. If you want to do inside, if you have side crane in your practice, go ahead and do that. This go round. Both sides. Bend your knees. Sink down, right? So elbows on the inside of your knees. Look forward. And maybe you just want to hang out here and just lift your heels. Just play around with the position, moving around. Hands on the floor. Then look forward. So gaze forward is super important, and then round your back like a cat. Lift up your heels. Try to get your arms as straight as possible. As you lean in, lift your toes up off the floor. Pull your heels to your glutes and set them down. Beautiful. Let's forward fold. Hands to elbows. Relax the neck. Sway the arms over to the right and then the left. Then start to look forward, bend your knees. Just try to sit behind the heels. Right there. Plop. Legs out straight. Alrighty. Sit back. Or sitting down, legs out and straight in front of you. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left leg. You can use a strap right here if you'd like to. So place the strap around the ball of the foot. Even if you can grab your toes, I can grab my toes, but it's kind of nice sometimes to just use to passively stretch, right? So more active would be like this, right? Here, passively with the resistance or the assistance of the strap. And even up your strap, you guys, just to do it, right? You just want to have things neat and well positioned. So look forward, inhale, bend your elbows and hinge your body forward right there. Notice what's happening on your hamstring, on that leg that's extended out straight, and the knee to the side. Press your heel down and lean in forward. Do that again. Grab the strap with your right hand. And you're going to reach the left arm up and over. Place the hand behind the back. Grab, holding the strap. Keep the heel on the floor. Turn and look over your shoulder. Breathe. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. And then center. Now let's just turn the opposite direction. So grab with your left hand, fingertips behind, and pull that in. Breathe. Fingertips behind. And then center. Now let's just change sides. So right leg out, leg to the floor, calf to the floor, heel to the floor, then your left foot to the inside of this thigh. Okay, so this leg drops out. And even up your strap around the foot. Flex your foot. Looking forward. Press your heel down. If you don't have a strap or a block or a bolster, it's a good idea if you're practicing with me or just doing a regular practice, just have the yoga props. It makes for a nice practice when you've put some attention into what you're going to be doing with your props and tools. It's a little more intentional. Lean in, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift. Press the heel down. Exhale, fold forward. Hold. And then lift up. Grab the strap with your left hand. Move your foot if this knee is uncomfortable. You can move the foot down further towards the knee if you're feeling any pain, or maybe you can prop something up underneath your knee. Fingertips behind, you're going to turn and look. And meanwhile, I'm pulling the strap against the ball of my foot, and I'm using that as leverage to turn.
and then look forward, center, turn the other side, or grab with the other hand, and then fingertips behind, and turn and look over the shoulder. And I'm pulling against the foot and getting a little more rotation, fingertips behind the hip. Inhaling, exhaling, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, look forward all the way, release the strap, and put that on the floor. So let's do fire logs or Gomukhasana. So fire logs like this, right? So your ankle over knee, knee over ankle, or knees on top of each other like this. And flex your feet. So you want to have your feet like parallel outside of each other on the same position. If you bring your heels closer to your hips, it's a lot more comfortable. Pick yourself up and set yourself down evenly, right? So looking forward, inhale. So the leg that's on the top, you're going to take that same side arm and bring that arm underneath the other arm and circle around. So eagle arms, reach the arms up, stretching the back of the shoulders. So we're going to do 2 stretches with the shoulders, the upper body, while you're holding this with the legs. Then inhale and reach. Bring the leg that's up, that's top, that same side arm low, and pat your back. Opposite arm up and over, and then reach your fingers towards each other. And often, when I first was doing this, I used my shirt to cinch my fingers towards each other if I didn't have a strap. So this is a good stretch for the tricep, the shoulders. Coming out of it is important to pay attention to your shoulders. So take a deep breath in. And if you want to, lean forward more if you need a little more. Breathe in, breathe out. Then lift up all the way. Release the fingers from each other, and you're just going to reach to the side all the way out like that, right? And shake it off. Hands behind, lean back, feet on the floor, tip your knees side to side. So just like we were in 90-90 right there, you're going to press your knees down. Press your knees down. Do the other way. Knees go down, and then one more. All right, so let's change sides. So you'll do 90-90 like this, or fire logs, not 90-90, fire logs, flex your feet, or Gomukhasana. So one knee on top of the other, flex your feet like that. So one foot on that, your feet are kind of parallel to each other, and pick yourself up and put yourself down like that. So hip stretch right here. Flex your feet. Feel that? All right, so the leg that's up, that same side arm, goes underneath the other arm. Sweep your hands around, and then just lift up. Back of the shoulder stretch. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now just untwist that and reach. Bring the same side leg that's up. That hand goes down low. Touch your lower back. Opposite arm goes up. Pat your back. Give yourself a pat on the back for showing up. Thank you, self. And then reach for your fingers and press your head into your arm right there. How is that side compared to the other side? The same? Maybe different? Maybe a little harder? We're almost there. Lean forward just a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And out. Lift all the way up. And reach the arms to the side. Turn your palms forward, then up. Hands behind. Lean back. Separate your legs and tip the knees side to side. Let those legs go, releasing.
Nicely done. Now we're going to lie down on the mat, all right? So all the way down. I want to do one back bend. So bridge pose, feet on the floor, hip width apart, turn your toes out just slightly, palms on the floor. Now press your shoulder blades down and pull them in towards each other. So you're kind of puffing your chest, all right? All right, so now you're just going to press into your feet and lift up your hips straight up. But then I want you to press your heels into the floor like you're going to push your body this way. All right, so you're up on the back of the shoulders. Then kind of wiggle one arm underneath and then the other arm underneath. Press the edges of the hands into the floor. Lift up the hips, your knees over your ankles. Squeeze those legs under, arms underneath you. Looking up, chin neutral. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press into your toes. Don't forget about them. Press into the heels. Engage the inner thighs right there. Nicely done. Unclasp and lower down. Rock a little side to side. Get even on the mat. We're going to do it one more time. Option to come up into upward bow. So hands are wheel pose. Hands above your shoulders if you're coming into wheel pose. So it's important that you think about your breathing with wheel pose. It's a really powerful pose. So using your breath to help movement is really one of the key points. And you want to lift the body straight up and press into your feet and your hands. And try to get your arms as straight as possible. Elbows draw in towards each other. So you take a deep breath in and then on your exhale, lift to the crown of the head. And then as you inhale, lift all the way up, okay? So lift up into bridge or wheel. Inhale, press into your hands. Exhale, crown of the head. Inhale, and lift up. Tuck your chin and lower down all the way. And release your body to the mat. Feeling all energized, ready for your day, right? All stretched out and strength, a little strength, a little power move there. Knees side to side. Figure 4. Let's do it. So passively, by pulling that knee behind the ankle, flex your feet, press the knee away, breathe in, and breathe out. Set your left foot on the floor, arms out like a T for 30 seconds, tip the knees over to one side. I want you to pull your back towards the floor, okay? Turn your head the opposite direction. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Lift the knees. Let's change sides. Ankle on opposite knee. Pull the legs in. So passively pulling that in, getting a good stretch at the hip and hamstring. Flex your feet right there for a moment. Set your right foot on the floor. Arms out like a cactus, and tip the knees over. Once you do that, pull your back towards the floor. Look over the opposite direction of your knees. Relax. Start to lift your head and look up. Lift your knees and extend the right leg out to the right heel to right corner, left heel to left corner. Bring your arms to the sides about the same angle. So press into the back of your hands onto the floor, lift your elbows, then draw the elbows in towards each other or towards the body and relax. 1 minute of Shavasana just to sink in, settle into your body for a moment of stillness. It's good to declutter the brain without movement. Focus in on your breathing. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, relax the hips, the lower back, both arms and the hands and the legs. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fully exhale. Place your feet on the floor and tip the knees over to the side and go ahead and start rolling and coming all the way up to your seated position. Let's close class together with my usual mantra, edge of the hands to the thumbs, edge of the hands, the thumbs to the brow, to the mind's eye. In gratitude, the edge of the hands to the heart. And thanks. Namaste. Thank you so much for showing up today. I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.